beautiful friends. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a what is in my bag video, an update of the things that I have in my bag right now because some stuff has changed and everything, so I wanted to do a little update. My phones are definitely not going to be in here. I have two phones, my regular phone and then my video phone, which is like the phone that I use for taking photos and watching videos on YouTube, things like that. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna show you guys what's in my bag. Obviously you guys have seen the bag many times before. It is my Sesame Street bag and everything. So let's get started with the video. So first things first, we have my water bottle. This is the water bottle that I have. It's a Starbucks water bottle. I just keep it with me. It's easy to carry. Next thing we have is my wallet, which just has all of my wallet-y stuff in it. The next thing in here is my headphones. I keep these with me at all times. And then I also have my Sony ones, which you guys have seen, which I will sometimes carry with me, but I have these in my purse at all times. Okay. The next thing is obviously my keys, and they have this little guy on here, and stuff. So, and it's my lanyard with Blockbuster, and I've got this little guy on there, and then a J for my husband, and then just keys and stuff, regular adult stuff. I also have ear defenders because I'm always needing ear defenders and I always forget to grab a pair. So I've just started keeping ear defenders on me at all times. The next thing is I have my DBT deck. This is really good for grounding and for mindful and stuff, managing distress and stuff. So I have these. These are just flashcards that I use when I am having a hard time, which I am practicing using these coping skills. I don't actually use them as often as I used to because I've gotten better at managing on my own, but I still keep them with me just in case for various reasons. The next thing I have is I have this pouch which has all of my colored pencils, things of that sort, which I just dropped on the ground. Next item that I have is I have this little mini pouch which has Pooh Bear on it. And in here I have my little Ouchie fidget. And then I have this front little pouch, and in here I keep different sets of earplugs. I like to have earplugs with me. And then in this pouch I have my Calm Carry. I have my specs. These are just basically magnetic putty is what this is. And then I have my cards in here. So these are my cat cards for playing card games. I always keep that on me. And then I have my pen and pencils, mechanical pencil in here, and a highlighter, which I don't know why I keep those separately from my main coloring stuff, because I think I do more journaling than I do coloring. I don't know. I just like to keep them separate for some reason. I don't actually have a real reason for it. And then the last thing that's in here is in this main big little section here. I keep my Bible because I have a carry Bible that I keep with me at all times, and then I have my regular Bible that is at home, which has my name embroidered on the main one. And then there's this Velcro area where I don't really have anything in there. It's just kind of there. But that's this little bag. And then next we have this bag, and in here in this main pocket I have just feminine products, a handkerchief, and a little charging cord in one side. And then in the other side I keep my EpiPen, my eye drops. I keep some meds, different types of meds in here as well in this little container. I keep an Aquaphor advanced healing and stuff for skin issues. I keep some Imodium in here as well. I have a ton of Band-Aids. I also have these little floss picks, and then as well as these in there. I have perfume in here as well. The little cap came off. I have perfume. I have a little flash drive. Like, not flash drive, that's a wrong word. A little thing for screwdriver set in here. I have this, which has like a light and whatnot. I have scissors and stuff, so I've got all the essentials. It's my little like emergency kit. Another thing that I usually keep with me, which I had out earlier, was my inhaler. I always have my inhaler with me as well. I have two inhalers, one for home and one to go. I have my giant charger as well. I have reusable straws. I have this Wiggles pouch, and in here I have just my portable charging bank, charging blocks, and a couple of extra chargers in there. And then the last thing that's in here right now is this, and this is my mini travel crochet kit, because I have two other crochet ones and stuff. I have another crochet kit, two other crochet kits and stuff with me, but this is my travel one that goes like in my bag. So I have this, which has all of my crochet hooks and things, and I have a little guy in there. I also have a pair of scissors in this crochet kit as well, and stuff. And then I also keep my little lizard friend in the crochet bag, and stuff. So I have that. And then obviously in the main big section I have my little dinosaur, and then I have a bunch of different multicolor yarn in here. So that is another thing that I keep with me, and that is everything that I have in my bag right now. Sometimes I will put my DS in there, but my DS has been charging, so it's not currently in there. So sometimes I'll put my DS, and also I have a mini little planner that I will also put in my bag occasionally, but it doesn't always go in my bag. So it really just, it depends on the day, it depends on the mood, it depends on a bunch of factors. But that is all of the stuff that I like to have with me when I go anywhere. So if you guys have anything that you like to carry with you wherever you go, feel free to let me know down in the comments what you guys carry. And if you have a YouTube video of what you carry with you, maybe you have a channel, or I know some of you all that follow me have channels. So if you guys have anything that you keep with you that's different from the stuff that I keep with me, let me know. I will say right now that this is my general stuff that I keep. Like I said, I will also sometimes keep a mini planner with me, or a little, I usually will have like a little mini notebook that I keep in my bag, but I don't know where that notebook is right now. I'll have to find it. And then obviously when I travel, I also will put my iPad in my bag as well, depending on how I'm feeling and all the things. But that is generally what I have. Like I said, I need to find where my little notebook is that I keep in my bag. Because I do usually have either a planner or a little notebook that I can jot stuff down in. So, anyway, I've been doing well. I'm overall doing really well. I've been packing. I am probably going to go to bed because I have an early morning allergy appointment. So, anyway. Oh, I forgot. Here's something that I normally will keep in my bag that wasn't in my bag because I was fidgeting with it. My little pop fidget. This is also in my bag generally, so I forgot to mention it. But yeah, anyway, I love you guys, and as always, remember, if you're going through it, you'll get through it, and remember who you are, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.